destroying this transistor for a start. It also destroyed this IC here. What that IC does is actually it lives right here, and it takes the signals from the micro in one side and it spits out a gate drive pulse for the FETs. It's actually a FET driver IC is dedicated as, and so anyway, we found that it was only firing one an op-amp, which I think is just for making a very stable voltage reference for the logic gates which are in there. The signal would come in through a what looked like a Schmidt buffer and into an AND gate that had a couple of outputs. One was a NOT output, inverted output, and there were a couple of transistors each way on the end of that to either drive the gate high or low. So anyway, we got that running, and now we're finding that both of these FETs are being driven at the same time. So all the injectors are firing at the same time. That I've done this, so I need to check the voltage regulator. If it's been damaged, it may not be able to sustain 5 volts for some time. We also noticed that while cranking, while the crank signal is constantly present and it is getting all the way to the micro, it was shutting off the fuel pump relay after a while, about the same time as the injector pulses start to fail as well. So I am starting to wonder if something's causing loss of voltage. I see a couple of tantalums. I will need to check those. I think they are known to fail as well. It could be possible that one of them is starting to pull down the line over time as things warm up or something. Yeah, it's just interesting that it's definitely time variant. So next step is to hook up some meter to the 5-volt line and see what happens under those failing conditions. see. Okay, so maybe not see. The light is flashing. If I'm correct, it's currently making a signal that suggests about 1000 RPM run speed. Now I know it doesn't have the throttle position sensor signal, so it probably doesn't know where the hell it should be in the map, and it doesn't have the pressure sensor hooked up either, so it can't determine vacuum. But I just wanted to try and get some consistency out of this, and it has been running for a bit now without stalling or shutting off the fuel relay and just shutting off the injectors altogether. If I hit reset, there's a few seconds, the relay turns off, there's a nice delay to let it think it's not cranking. It flicks back into crank, and we've got, well, it's going to be stupid again, not do it. It was doing it. It was pulsing once or twice a second. It was about, I set it to about 200 RPM or 250 RPM crank speed signal. Yeah, it keeps